his name is Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
Was that him?
As a Sherlock Holmes film, it takes place in a period that we haven't seen before. Holmes in retirement. So during the film, you will actually see him as a younger man in his 60s, and also you'll see him after he's retired and gone to live in Sussex to look after his bees.
It's certainly part of the charm that you get to see the character at two ages, 62 and 93.
The very first thing that I was able to do was just get a bunch of pictures of Ian off the internet, and I started to do Photoshop images of him to try and see what the subtlest things that I could do to just gently push him to be more Sherlockian.
We always sort of veer toward reality. It's a movie where you don't want to be distracted, I think, by anything that takes you out of it. And it's really just being so present with Ian and believing him.
I knew that this was going to be a study of Sherlock Holmes, and I knew that he's in every scene of the movie. So we chose silicone to make his nose and his cheeks out of, to make it look younger, and then as an older man, he has a silicone nose still, just because I knew that the camera was going to be in really close, and we're going to be in broad daylight, we're in sunlight, we're in warm, oil-lit rooms. The camera was just going to be in his face all the time. For aging him, how we were going to create the two different looks for him in this film, that was very important, was that there be very subtle differences, but like very real differences between his younger self and his older self. And Ian's he's sort of in the middle of those two ages. So the idea was to try and push him younger than he is, push that as far as we could, and then push him to be much older than he actually is. We went through a whole bunch of different old age stipple recipes to try and find the one that would work the best. And in the end, we used this material called green marble. It just seemed to give us the best result on Ian's skin.
It's an hour or so in the makeup chair, which I don't resent, because it's a good moment to empty your mind of any preoccupations of reality and get down to the business at hand, which is the world of the film. And as you're thinking about the words you will have to say that day, you open your eyes and the image that you want keeps coming more and more clear through the mirror as the makeup is applied.
For me, it was really important that we get Sherlock right. We get him to have the correct profile and to cast the right shadows on the walls. It's such a special film, and I just wanted it to be, the movie that I always wanted to work on.